Hey everyone, how you doing? This is Sean Tierney from the Automation School, and I hope you can hear me okay because I've moved everything around here in the studio. So I now have the monitors on this side. I have the microphone right there, and I have different lights, and I'm moved the overhead camera. I think you can see it. Yeah, you can see it right now. So let me know in the chat if you can hear me okay. But in my test, everything seemed to work. So happy holidays. It is, gee whiz, almost Christmas time, right? Today's Friday. Christmas is on Tuesday. So if you're celebrating that holiday, happy holidays to you. And, well, if you're celebrating anything, happy holidays to you. In any case, as I said, my name is Sean Tierney from theautomationschool.com. And on today's show, I really wanted to show you version 32 of RSLogix, Studio 5000. But even though I pay for a Tech Connect, I can't download the software. So after going through 4 different people at Rockwell, they're looking into it. So no V32 today. But what we are going to do is something that I talked about earlier, is talk about using a sequencer to, control outputs. In this case, we'll do a kind of like a Knight Rider, the lights going back and forth. As a matter of fact, let's see here. Let's see if I can do this. Nope, that's not what I wanted. How about this? Is that what I wanted? Let's see. Work with me now. Work with me. No? Well, how about this one? There we go. So it's live TV, right? These things are going to happen. So there we have my Flex IO. That's a new Ethernet IP, and I shouldn't be shaking the table here because I'm still not done my coffee yet. But you can see that's a fairly new Ethernet IP adapter. I got a great price on that up on eBay. So very happy about that, finally. And you can see I'm running through all the lights, going all the way back and forth. And now you could be doing any pattern, right? So in manufacturing, you would never go that fast. I don't think you would go that fast. I have never seen a sequencer go that fast in actual manufacturing situations. But if you wanted to let's say you wanted to automate a haunted house or a holiday display or some animatronics, you could do that with this, right? You could do that with this. And I'm using the Flex IO just because I think I can line up all the LEDs side by side. I actually have an L1 here that I'm programming. So there you go. So we're going to do that today. And I'm also talking to one of my connections, Chris, about him writing an article about how he tricked out his holiday lights on his house. I read his draft article. It was awesome. So look for that on the automation blog in the next week or so. But he used a Raspberry Pi, and he shares links to all the stuff he used and the software and everything like that. So in any case, I'm excited about it. I'm going to try that next year myself. But in any case, today we're going to stay with the industrial automation topic and control logics and compact logics. And we're going to do this from scratch. Well, we'll do most of it from scratch. I'm not going to enter in that many numbers again, and I'll show you what they look like in a minute. But in any case, this is the code we're going to build. Okay, and so it should look something like that when we're done. Okay, so excuse me, I'm still trying to finish it's a cold, rainy day today, so that's why I'm huddling around my cup of coffee. Now, before we get started, a couple things. I got a checklist here of things I need to cover before we get going, and let's see here. Let's see. The drawing. So you're running out of time if you want. I think we got a dozen people in now for the Automation Networks ANC 100. It's the one in the box that we haven't opened, not that one on the shelf. I think that one's a little bit newer, but totally free. I think these things go for like $900 or something. So the way you get in that drawing, that raffle, is all you have to do is post that you want to be in the raffle, that you want to be in the drawing over at theautomationforums.com on the Data Highway Plus the Ethernet post for the previous automation show where we demoed it. And it should be pretty easy to find. Just go to automationforums.com and you should see there's a bunch of people that posted in it. So it's usually in the top, 10 recent posts over there. And that's it. And we're going to draw it live on the show. I'm actually going to write names on paper, put them into a fishbowl, and we'll pull them out right here live, probably the first week of January. And then whoever wins, I'll contact you via the automationforums.com to get your mailing address, and we'll mail it out to you. That said, Oh, if you know anybody who would like to get some of my training over at theautomationschool.com, now's the time to buy. You can even, there's a 10% coupon down at the bottom. Let me see if I can switch over here. Do I still have it open? Let's see. All right, here we go. So at the very bottom here, are you guys seeing that? Good. So at the very bottom here, you can sign up for the newsletter. I haven't sent out the first issue of the newsletter. It'll be once in a while. But basically, the newsletter is going to be what's new at the school. In any case, you can save 10%. And there's also at the Automation blog, let me go. Oh, come on, VMware, get out of the way. All right, Automation blog. Let's see here. Automation blog. Okay, over there, if you want to get the mega bundle, you can do that with the coupon that's on the background. Okay. So if you use this coupon, you can get the mega bundle. Now, the reason I mentioned this, let me go back to the front. The reason I mention this is because, why am I mentioning this? Oh, because I'm raising the prices next year to cover all the new hardware, like this new AENT I purchased. I already have like another 90 minutes, 60 or 90 minutes filmed that ready to go out for next year for the PLC Basics course, doing messaging and whatnot. I actually have some equipment still up here for Data Highway 45. We're adding to that. Refilming the PanelView Plus course 100%. So if you buy the PanelView Plus course, not the core, $50 one, but if you buy the $99 one, you'll get the update totally free. And and if you have any questions, if you're a returning customer or anything, just contact me right over there. Let's see here. Anything else? And last thing to say is, I know there's a lot of products out there like the automation networks, like the, where did I put it here? The real-time automations converter. There's a lot of products out there I would love to play with. So if you're a vendor watching, contact me over at theautomationblog.com and let me know. I mean, there's just, Red Lion. There's so many different companies out there that make great products, Spectrum Controls, ProSoft, and just, Siemens, GE, Modicon, there's just so much stuff out there. I'd love to try it all. So if you're interested in being on the show, send it to me and I'll dedicate my Friday to showing your product off. So in any case, this is live TV. I've spent probably an hour getting this set up, so I'm hoping everything works today. But with that said, I'm going to take one final sip of my coffee here, and then we'll get to writing this program from scratch. Now, if you have any questions, put it in the chat, and I'll try to answer them. All right, let's see if we can get the sequencer going here. So, a couple of things. Let's go to the PC. All right, here we are, and let's minimize this. And this is what we're going to do. And the reason I said I'm not going to do as many lights, as many sequences, that I think I got 64 here, is because this is all the numbers I had to enter into the data table. Can you guys see that? No really way to make that bigger, but in any case, that's a lot of data entry, so we won't be going that crazy. So let me do this. Let me go offline, and then let me do File, New, and I have here, now I'm using V20 again. I was going to use V31, but I already had V20 program in there, so I said, we'll just do V20. In any case, I'm looking for the L16. Here we go. And version 20 is what I got in there. And we'll call this the Automation Show, and we'll call it SQO. And in the notes for this video, when it finally gets published over at the Automation blog, in the comments on that, I will put where you can download this for free. I'll put how you can download this. So if anybody's watching, you haven't done this before, you want to take a look at the code when we're done, feel free to grab it for free. In any case, we're not going to do, well, let's see, I don't have no modules on this guy. Create on my desktop, yeah, sure. Okay, let's do it. All right. Yeah, go ahead and save that. Okay, here we go. So, brand new program here. Now, the first thing I need is a timer to index the sequencer. Again, we want this to be automatic, just free running, going all the time. So let's go ahead and add in a timer here. Let me blow this up. So last time I just named it my SQO, whoops, my SQO timer. Okay, preset. I wanted it to go fast. I like things going fast. My good friend Mace is always telling me I go too fast, but you know, it's the clan of Hagar. I like to do things fast. And of course I can't give it a preset until I create it. So let me right click on it and create it. And yeah, I just created it in the program tags, and now I can give it a preset of 100 milliseconds. And now here, I don't think it'll let me, oh good. Let's go ahead and put in the done bit. So basically, if it's not done, the timer will time. It's self-resetting, free-running timer, just to index our sequencer for us. Okay, and again, let me pull up YouTube here in case you have any questions while we're going, and just plug them in, and I'll try to answer them. Okay, with that, what's next? Well, we're going to use the timer with an XIC. Whoops, I don't have it selected, I don't think. I was typing inside of YouTube. Let me erase that. Let's see here. Okay, XIC SQO. Okay, so we're going to use the same done bit to sequence it. Now, what's our array going to be? I'm just going to call this my SQO array. You know what? It'd be easier if I created it this way. So I can fill in the dimension here. It's a double integer. And I'm just going to make it 100 for now. Ooh, 100. Let's make it 100. All right. Well, it looks good to me. Okay, what kind of mask do I want? I really don't want to mask anything. Whoops. Did I get that right? I wanted 8Fs. Okay. Destination. So let me put this in my SQO output. Okay. Now you can do something very similar with the RSLogix and the Micro 800. I haven't tried the SQO instruction or the similar instruction in the 800 yet. I've written my own sequencer back in the day when I was doing some contracting, and they didn't have the instructions, so I just had to write it myself. It wasn't too bad. It only took a couple of rungs. Let's see here. I'll just call this my SQO control. Yeah, might as well create this. Create. I'm making these all program tags. Okay. Length. Well, what we're doing there is 64. I don't think I want to put that many items into the... well, we'll make it 64. I got an idea. All right, we'll start at position 0. All right. So far, so good. Now, nothing's going to happen here until we fill in... Whoops, program tags. Until we fill in... Okay. That's created. They're all created. Okay. Let's go to our array. Where are you? Oh, I have a filter in here. Like, where did you go? Okay. So, this is the array. This is what I'm going to sequence through. And we're just going to make the light go back and forth. So let's start with, let's just fill some things in here quick. 1, 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, 64, 128, 256, 512, 1024, whoops, 2048, 4096, 8192. PLC guys are probably some of the only people on the planet who would like know these numbers, right? 384, 32768. You know what? I think I'm going to start coming back down now. 16384, 8192, 4096. Guys, let me know in the chat if I make a mistake here, because no, this is live TV. I'm trying to do this on the fly here, and that's usually when I make a mistake. Okay. It's not like when you're creating a lesson, you can... I actually have to review after I edit every lesson. I have to view it, make sure there's no mistakes. And sometimes you make a slip of the tongue or something, and you're like, oh, I got to go back and change that. But you can't do that when it's live. All right, So we have, looks like we have 30 steps here. No, 0 through 30. So that's going to be 31 steps. 1, 2, 4, 8, 60. Yeah, that would be right because I only have 32, 7, 68 once. Okay. All right, so we have that filled in. So let's go to our main routine. We'll start it off here at 31 steps. And now I can actually download this and test it. So let's go ahead and do that. System comms. Okay, go find my L1. And let's go ahead and download it. While it's doing that, let me just check. Yeah, all lights are green there. See if I have any questions. No questions. Thank you guys for watching. No, appreciate you tuning in. Another thing is if you guys want to suggest topics for the next show, please put them right in the chat there on YouTube. I'd love to hear what your thoughts are. All right. So let's go look at the destination here and see if what's happening, if we're getting the result we want. Okay. So we really don't want to look at the word. You know, there's no way to maximize. I'm sorry. There's just no way to zoom in on this. But let's look at the bit. I think I may want to slow that down a little bit. It's so too hard to see. It's going so fast. How about every half second? Let's go back to, should still be open. Nope. Close up the array. Let's look at the output. Oop, there it goes. Now it's going backwards. Okay, it looks good. So now, we could probably do this right online, right? Let's move that to our, I gotta add the I/O. I don't think it's gonna let me do it online. Wouldn't that be nice? Nah. Okay, let's go back offline. And let's add in my Flex I/O here. New module. I think this is a 4.01, 1794 dash. There you are. Oh, I think he was, what? 94, okay. Okay. And he was 401, I believe. Oh, he's only 2 modules. May as well change that. Yeah. Yeah, you gotta give it a name. FlexIO. How's that? Excellent. Okay, let's see.
I don't know that.
Oh, no. I didn't mute my... did I say Echo's name? I didn't think I did. Why are you staying open? We don't want you open. Then I have OB16s, I believe. I could go look in RSLinks, but I'm pretty sure they're OB16s and they're version 1s. So create one there. And we'll create another one in slot 2. Okay. Now, why don't we put a branch around here? And we'll do a copy. Oops. Come on, baby. Work with me. Yep, that's not what I wanted. Here we go. So let's copy this to our first output. Where are you? I want to do it, and I'm doing it this way because these are they're part of an array. So if you're wondering why am I choosing the FlexIO output.data instead of something else, you know, slot 1, 0 or 1, because these are part of an array. So I can do a copy length of 2 words. Not that I have anything in the high bits yet, but if I wanted to, that would work. Now, is that everything we need? Let's try it. Let's download it and try it. Let's do download. And let's see if we did this. This could be a record time. Okay. Oh yeah, so let's check it out. So this one should give us, nope, how about this one? Okay. You see how easy that was? We now have a sequencer writing to our outputs. That was super easy. I mean, what do we do? 2 rungs? And gee whiz, 10 minutes, 15 minutes? So that was pretty easy, right? Now, what we could do is just copy these to the, yeah, so to fill these top ones in, right? I'm thinking it might be easier just to do the move to both instead of doing a copy. So because these bits have higher values here, let me show you. Let's come back to the computer here. Let's see. There we go. All right. So let's go back to our program tags. We'll go to our array. And all of these, you know, we'd have to, if you look here at the drop down, you can see, come on, baby. You can see that if I were to turn on this bit here, well, I guess I could do it that way. You can see it's 65,537. And we'll do a few of them. Let's just do a few of them. And we'll turn this bit on. Nope, this one here. And we'll do this one here. Oh, wait a minute. Come on, work with me now. Okay. This one. Gee whiz. Gotta love it. Okay, so now when we get to, gotta relabel these now that I get the thing moved around. You can see for those few I've done, you'll see here in a second, you'll see that they come on, the first few. So that's how we're assigning those higher bits. Now, I'm not going to go through and put those all in. If you want to try this at home or in the shop, you can do that. But I will make this available for download free. It'll be the link. I have to upload it first, so the link will be there, and you can grab this. And again, let me go back to YouTube here. If you have any suggestions on what you'd like to see, hey, Rajat, thanks for coming by and saying hi. And if you guys think, oh, Plant Packs Library, yeah, that would be cool. I actually do that in my RSLogix class, so yeah, maybe we could do that. We'll try it out. Maybe do a motor control. We can use the same demo here. I got a little motor in there. I got a small relay. So that's a great idea. I'd love to do that. So with that, if you guys are watching this after the fact, let me go back to the front here. If you guys are watching this after the fact and you have suggestions, you can just leave them right on this post over at theautomationblog.com or theautomationforums.com. And I'd love to hear your suggestions, your thoughts. And keep an eye out on the Automation blog because my connection over on LinkedIn, Chris, awesome guy, has written a great article about how you can automate your Christmas lights or your holiday lights with a Raspberry Pi. Very, very cool. And he writes it from a PLC guy's perspective. I love the draft. I can't wait to publish it. But you know, he wants to do some more work on it. But it's pretty much ready to go. So really looking forward to that. Keep an eye on automationblog.com. If you know anybody who needs training, inexpensive PLC, HMI, SCADA training, Rockwell stuff that I teach at theautomationschool.com, tell them to check it out before January 1st when the prices go up. And if you would like to be a video professor too and publish your own training, like I don't know everything, right? So if you want to become a video professor and join me at theautomationschool.com, just contact me. Or if you're a vendor and you want to have items on the show, contact me as well. One last reminder, don't forget, if you want to get this for free, the one that's in the box we haven't opened yet. It may look a little different. I don't know. I didn't open the box. But if you want to get the Data Highway Plus to Ethernet, if you want to get in that drawing, right? There's already a dozen people over at the Automation Forums who sign up. So just go to Automation Forums. Find the Data Highway to Ethernet post for the Automation Show episode where we talked about it. And make sure you post you want to be in the drawing. Don't just post something random. or post it in some other post saying, oh, and by the way, because those are the rules. Rules are rules, right? So with that, I think we're done for today. Again, I just want to wish you all a very happy holidays. And until next time, my friends, peace.